Alright, welcome back, guys. I have been gone for about a week. It's been a busy week. I got sick, lost probably like 10 pounds of vomit and diarrhea, and then I've been just getting ready for a wedding. I'm having trouble turning, walking the right direction. So I actually believe, since I'm going to be using Lucca, that her dad might have her new armor ready. Let us find out. Totally worth the detour because it gives her +3 speed, which frees up her accessory from being anything other than a dash ring, which I would like. So, that's what we're doing. And if the audio settings are off, I did some testing before I did this, I apologize. My fiance went off to the gym and took my headphones because she couldn't find hers. So I can't hear the game, but oh yay, lucky me, I got my topping suit. It is the ultimate defense. This suit is fucking awesome. Look at that. +3 speed, cuts magic, but auto shell, or auto, magic protection, and fire gets cut by 80%. That thing is bossly. I mean, it's just fucking awesome. So she doesn't need a dash ring anymore. I'm gonna like give her a magic ring. Make her as productive as possible. And then Frog had the dash ring instead. Chrono is keeping that wall ring for the, what's his face fight? Dalton. Because, I mean, the only reason I gave it to him is so that I'd make sure I didn't die to his finishing move, which is called Blurp, I believe. And then Frog is a black Melon, so he'll survive it, and then Lucca just has really high magic defense, so she should survive it as well. Alright. Let's get going now. They're here. So I can just barely hear the game music in my ears. Pretty excited though. I am moving in 3 weeks. 3 weeks? Yeah, 3 weeks. My fiance and I went to an estate sale for the first time yesterday. If you've never been to an estate sale and you're in your whatever age, it doesn't matter. If you want to find some nice furniture for really cheap, like, you go to an estate sale in a nice neighborhood. We got this really nice dining room table. It's got 4 like extension leaves that we can insert in it to make it like a long table that could seat 8. But like as it is now, it seats 4 comfortably and 6 with kind of a tight fit. And I mean, retail, brand new, this probably would have cost like, I don't know, 12 or 1500 bucks. And it's lightly used. Like there are a few scuffs, but nothing like, immediately eye-grabbing. Like, it's a really nice looking table. And we got it for $325. So, totally worth it. I came in here so that I could run over this thing. And now, observe, full HP and MP. Yeah. He sells better things now because we have, like, the upgraded pendant. He says something about it, I think. Is that Shawless pendant? I hate liars. Oh, he won't let me buy from him because I said yes. He sells like load helms and load vests, and I think he might sell the equipment that I could have charmed on Mount Woe. We're about to get upgraded equipment anyway, so I'm not worried about that. Like, I think every single character gets a new sword or new weapon in the Ocean Palace. Of course, Chrono won't use his. Frog gets 2 weapons, I believe. He gets one that does 2 times hit on magic enemies, and he gets one that gives him like +4 magic. And it's kind of hard to choose which one you want between those 2. It depends on what you're working on. I think for me, it'll depend on if I figure out whether or not Leap Slash is affected by it, the boost. Once again, everyone's got 61 magic defense, 65, so they should be okay. I'm sure this is a little higher. Whatever. She never learned fire too, did she? Oh man. I think they learned red pen though, right? Oh, they haven't fought a single battle together. Whatever. I'm not worried about it. I'll probably just use Fire Sword instead of... Well, we'll see what's more powerful. Ooh. I remember this. So what happens if I attack? He dodges it. Okay, won't be doing that again. Bet you won't dodge this, though. Okay, maybe he will. I don't remember having this much trouble hitting him on my first playthrough. Am I doing something wrong? Let me just do this. Napalm's not technically a magic attack because it doesn't have a little star next to it. So you just have to use magic, you know, I'm doing air quotes here. Yeah, there you go, magic attacks. I wonder if that applies to Fire Sword. Dude, cut it out. It's getting old. Oh, I'm gonna go do something. Sorry about that. I had strict instructions to move the pie to the fridge when that timer went off. I don't want to get dumped over a key lime pie. Okay, I can at least hit him with that. And that's why I don't recall him being hard to hit, because I think I had Fire Sword and Ice Sword too when I came through here last time, so I never would have tried to hit it with anything else. So if all he does is Iron Orb, and then eventually he's gonna, you know, do his finishing move, if you will, which is Blurt, which is gonna heal Frog. Like, there's no way I can die. However, I could see if you didn't have the black mail, and I could be wrong about it being Shadow, but I'm pretty sure I'm right about that. But presumably, how would you die if you could absorb his last attack? I should put a black vest on Chrono. Or Lucca, just to make, well, not Lucca, she's got her topping suit. Just to make sure that I had more people survive this, just for the tech points. Although by the end of the game, I'll have more tech points than I have to do with, so. Really fretting over nothing here. This is a super, super exciting fight. I don't think I'm gonna get through all the way through the Ocean Palace today. I think I'm gonna break that in half too, kind of like I did with Mount Woe. Only this time I'm gonna do it on purpose. Mount Woe just kind of drug on. I didn't realize how long it was taking me. Oh my god! Oh, it's clearly not Shadow. This Frogman died. Good thing I gave Chrono that wall ring and he would have died too. Jeepers. Dalton's not as easy as he looks. I'm not really worried about elemental defense anymore for where I'm going. Not until I get to the Golem fight. If I get hit with any element, I'm not sure what it would be. I'm trying to think of the enemies I'm going up against. We'll go with Shadow. Why not? I'll have a better idea. Yeah, you can keep the dash ring. And you're good. There will be a save point before I have to fight any enemies. So I have no problem just leaving them weak right now. I'll use a shelter. And we'll save just in case I do something stupid. Could call that a segment. What's happening? Oh, Queen Zeal's up to no good again. My frame rate is up to very low rates. I'm gonna do nothing this time, just see if it comes back from me doing nothing. Yeah, it's like I go into another room and it came back. So I have to hit the switch, I think, to like open up something in another place. It's really sad. I don't really know what I'm doing in this section very clearly. These guys are a little tougher than they were in the original. It used to be just, it was really easy to kill the gray. You have to kill the gray guy. Oh my goodness. To really do any damage to the green guy. And it used to be absurdly easy to kill the gray guy. Is he still too close? Yeah, I didn't think so. Okay, so make sure he's further away this time. And why don't we hit him with something a little harder? Yeah, that's better. Die. Thank you. And then, so that gray guy provides a barrier for the green guy, so you can't really do any damage to the green guy until you kill the gray guy. And then even after you kill the gray guy, the next hit on the green guy is like no damage. Spore, but then it'll say his shield was destroyed. That was X strike him, why not? Because it does like no damage, but it doesn't need to do that much damage apparently. As you can see, tech points are going to be readily available from here on out. Oh. I do want to kill these guys. They're kind of a pain, if I remember correctly. The frog should do extra damage to them because they're magic enemies. We'll see if he's dead, and then we'll do a test. Damn it. Well, I can still test it on these little guys. Because these guys are surely considered magic enemies. Let's find out. So this is what Leap Slash does. 102. His regular attack does what would have done about 30 something. Around 35. Okay, 72 per crit versus 58. Okay, so Leap Slash clearly got the boost because it was more than his critical hit. Which is what I was expecting. So does Slurp Cut get it too? Yeah, Slurp Cut gets it too. So it must be that the dual techs just don't get it. So like X Strike won't get it. And then I bet, sorry guys, doing some testing. Well, Spire's gonna heal him, but we'll give you a feel for the damage anyway. 562. See, I don't know if that just counts as a magic attack. Whatever. We'll find out later if it works on Spire. It's important things to know for later. You might pick a different sword depending on whether you want that extra hit on magic enemies or not. Which makes you think instead of confusing those mages, I should just use oh yeah, the Aeon equipment is only for the girls now. You see, the guys can't use it, but they're awesome. I mean, the power increase, and it's only for Isla and Marl. Like, Isla can't, or Marl and Lucca. Isla can't equip it. But you can see it gives them a huge boost in stamina, which in turn gives her a huge boost in defense. But right now I'm more worried about magic defense, so I'm not going to be using it. The treasure. Ooh, an Aeon gown. See, even the Tobin suit, which is my brand new toy, look at that. My god, if it weren't for that +3 speed, because it protects status too. So Lucca could have, look at her defense speed if I wanted it to be. 145. She'd be my tankiest person. Give her a gold earring, there you go. It's crazy. Yeah. What's this? Taser arm. That's for Robo. Who'd have thought they'd need robot arms in 12,000 BC? It's kind of a weird thing to find laying around, don't you think? There's no treasure if you go that way. Yeah. So this switch, I believe, opens the door to the place where we eventually need to go. Sonic Arrow. Which will give Moral probably more defense. Yeah. Yeah, huge, but 104, Jesus. I think that he made those bows too good, maybe. That or other people's weapons are too weak. Well, the frog hasn't gotten his new sword in this area yet, so I'll reserve judgment. Need more treasures. These guys are unfortunately not called White Scouts, but they're weak against lightning. Oh. Apparently, Chrono's not the magical beast he was. I played solo. These guys probably have like 500 HP. Yeah, oh, yeah, he's close. Okay, so there's Frog's first new one. Which gives you magic +4. Which is, seriously, a weapon you could be using end game if you wanted to have the, like, be using heal a lot. Which I will, if I'm using Frog in game. For this dungeon, I think I'd rather have the extra hit on magic enemies. Jeez. Oh, no water too. Be nice if I did. But I don't. So water probably isn't going to kill him. Might have to go with like Sword Stream or something. But if it gets him close, it's not very close. Annoying. See how this does. All the way to the top of the screen. All the way down. That'll work. I don't know if it's worth the extra MP. In fact, I've decided it isn't. I'm not using studs anymore. That doesn't mean I'm gonna completely stop caring about my MP usage. I'm gonna make that elevator ride where there's 6 scouts a real pain in the ass. If only Lucca can one-shot them. So I'm going here to get more treasure. I don't know if this switch is necessary. I'm gonna get it anyway. Back away. There you go. We'll be using... Do I use red pen? I'm curious. More damage testing. It's gonna do more damage. Red pen or X strike? I don't think I have to check that. I think I just know the answer. Go away. There you go. Oh, what is this? Did he just kill himself by doing that? Interesting. Never seen that happen. I don't really know. He powered up supposedly, but I didn't see him do anything after he powered up. Water too, yay! I'm already doing HP. I'm gonna do a little heal. Alright. Treasure! I like treasure. Okay, combo. Okay, so now I'm sorry, I'm gonna do some more formula testings. I'm curious. So, Spire to this guy, how much damage will he do? Of course, he's strong against lightning, this doesn't tell me anything. 1252. Oh, and I don't have the sword that gives me the boost anymore anyway. And since there's these other guys here, what I really want to do is use Fire Sword on him. And I'll just cast a water too. Those water spells are really pathetic looking. Like, they just don't look like they would hurt at all. They almost look like they should be curative spells. And they don't do a lot of damage at all. Do enough extra though. I'm just saying, there's ways of making these attacks look more menacing. Gosh, even a Star Sword is useless to me. Chrono is so OP. Lucca gets a new one. Whoa, that's a nice upgrade. Because I didn't get her last gun. It's quite the upgrade. And here is the sword I think I'll be using mostly for Frog. Until he gets the Brave Blade or whatever it's called. It even does more damage, I didn't know that part. Interesting. Okay, so the next time I'm in a fight, since I have something with the 2 times damage on magic enemies, I'm gonna make you guys watch me test it again. Or you could just, fast forward. Not like I make you do anything. I'm not physically there, coercing you. I don't mind. Bad guys, no. I don't want to fuck around right now. I'm gonna do my damage testing. Okay, so the baseline is 384. So it's clearly more than he would normally do. Holy shit, God, Frog, you were so good against magic enemies, it's crazy. So Slurp Coat is 560. Oh my god, it's so good. What does Red Pen do? Oh my god. I have a wet dream over this. It's okay, I'm testing Spire, if you're wondering why I reset it again. Spire should do the most out of all these things. Oh! Holy shit, and then I want to test X-Strike. I wonder if Lavos counts as a magic enemy. 944. Frog's critical hit would have been on the order of 700. Chrono's would have been on the order of 300. So yeah, I think it's applying even to X-Strike. Gosh. So I do want to show you this. I'm probably gonna... Damn it. Probably gonna skip a tab. Because I'm lazy. Not bad enough for... Good. These guys are a pain. Bashers and thrashers and bashers, whatever they're fucking called. Because in the vanilla, you can just like Luminaire all of them, they die. Of course I don't know Luminaire yet, but in my first playthrough I did, and I dumped every magic tab I got into Chrono, and I still couldn't one-shot those guys with Luminaire. I actually very rarely use Luminaire. I think I used it in the Geno Dome, or not Geno, yeah, the Geno Dome, and Robo's side quest in the future. But, I mean the in-game side quest, but I just don't have any use for it now. How far off is Frog from Cure 2? 497. Okay, still quite a bit away from what's-her-face, Marl's level. Who I actually heard, I was watching something, and I heard someone call her Marley. So I'm wondering if that's like the correct pronunciation of her name. And you guys have been just... So there's a tab in the bottom left corner-ish of the screen that just blinked. It's not gonna blink again for me. The only there it goes. The only way to get it is there's this elevator ride you go on, and you have to go on it twice to get that tab. And I haven't decided yet if I'm gonna ask you guys to sit through and do that twice. Your Fire Sword will kill those guys. Okay, I think Leap Slash should be able to kill those guys one shot because Frog is so beefy. I think Fire Sword will handle these guys. If not, Confuse obviously will. But this is a lot more MP efficient, and it will kill him. Sweet. Perfect. Oh no, I'll have to just beat you with my sword. Oh, damn. Ah. You had a crit. You got critted. He dies? Yeah, block his technique, see how that goes. Actually, I'm thinking X-Strike didn't give me the boost. Because Chrono's crit on that guy is 450. Plus Frog's like 350 regular attack, which would be like his critical if he didn't have the 2x hit. That adds up to 800. Which is about what it did. So yeah, I guess it doesn't apply to X-Strike. So sad. Okay, Shooter Fire 2? Mega Bomb. 561, that's a ways off. I should learn a triple tech with them, right? Yeah, I did. Right there, Delta Storm. Which I found rather underwhelming. Didn't dodge any of them. I dodged one of them. Poor performance. Tempted to see if Leap Slash counts. If these guys count as magic enemies or not. Let's find out. Oh, these two are bunched up. Oh well. Shows what you got, Frog. Not magical enemy. Oh shit. Is that gonna kill me? Oh man. Oh man. Put Confuse on Frog too. Not good. Okay, next time we'll go red pin Confuse instead. Yeah, Frog. It's not gonna deal with you right now. Not worth it. Whew! Got that one a little close. It's amazing how fast these fights can just go to shit. God, that's so much damage. I bet Spire would do more. If I gave Chrono the magic ring and Frog the power ring, I bet Spire would do more than that. Especially if it was against magical enemies. Let me rephrase that. Since Chrono's sword is so overpowered for right now, I think that's the only way that they're competitive. Oh, I almost made it through. Yeah, it's worth it. I was thinking about... Well, Fire Sword 2 would kill 2 of them. That might have been worth it. I don't know. I don't know. Also, Line Bomb is one... Frog and Lucca just have the best text together. Like, they're insane. I want to have their baby. If I had Line Bomb right now, I could kill all of them in one hit. How awesome would that have been? That hurt. Okay, I'm gonna kill this guy, and then I'm gonna test. I'm gonna test their triple tech against these guys. I imagine they're strong against Shadow for some reason. I don't know why I think that, but I'm curious. Let's see how it does. It's pretty cool looking tech. It's going to change colors. Did that kill him? No. Just short of being able to one-shot him with that. Because if I can't one-shot all of them with that and they have a counterattack, it's too... can't use that basically. Important information to know. Alright. Last one, I think. I don't know if you... really, if there's a good way to skip any of these. Never really thought about it that heavily. Oh gosh. I did not bring... I don't know what he needs. Oop, it's already there. This red pen. You matters. Fire Sword 2, maybe all 3 of those guys if they get close. Find out. I'd say they're not getting close. Oh, come on. Well, I don't know. Oh, none of them. So glad I waited. It's just so cool. For some reason, I thought it used Fire 2 and Leap Slash, and maybe it did in Vanilla. I'm not sure. I have to look it up. I'm probably wrong about that. And maybe I'm wrong about... maybe Leap Slash was beefier than the equivalent of Spin Cut in Vanilla, but I don't think it was. Plot. Frame rate. Gone. Let me get it back up. There it goes. Okay, if I kill these... oh, there's already a save point. I think I'm going to call that the segment, because I have to leave here soon. And I will just finish off the Ocean Palace next time. Thanks for watching, anyone who watched. Bye.